Hello everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome back to another Pokemon moveset video. Today we have a pretty interesting moveset for everyone today, and it is going to be a Super Luck Honchkrow. Now this is a very interesting and pretty deadly set, and it could kind of sweep late in the game if you get it late in the game and knock out a few Pokemon that might be a threat to Honchkrow, like electric and iced kind of Pokemon that have those kind of moves, then this will be a very good sweeping kind of set for you. So basically what this means, Super Luck, what it does is this Pokemon's crit hit ratio is boosted by 1. What Scope Lens does is the holder's crit hit ratio is boosted by another 1. So basically you have around a 75% chance of getting a crit every single time, which is from my understanding of it. And then Night Slash is going to boost up your crit ratio one more time, giving you roughly, 100% chance to get a crit with Night Slash. So Night Slash is always going to be critting, so you have to keep that in mind. They made crits not as effective as they've been in past generations, but they still dish a good amount of damage, and Night Slash is going to be a stab move for you, so it's going to hit for a good amount of damage with that crit. So Night Slash is going to be your go-to move. We'll talk about the other two moves in a little bit, but first let's get into the EV spread. Now I took off everything from special attack just because I felt like you don't need anything in there, so just get rid of everything. You're going to want to make the attack 252, put everything into attack, and then I made it jolly. I think the speed is good. It can't really take any hits. If you get hit by an electric attack like a Volt Switch or a Thunder Bolt or any kind of electric attack, Thunder Punch, or if you get hit with like an Ice Beam or Blizzard or Ice Punch, any of those kind of moves, you're not going to really be able to live it, and you can't really live a bunch of other just neutral damage moves if the Pokemon has a high attack or special attack. So I felt like it was mainly important to boost the speed up and make it jolly so you can outspeed things, and you have Sucker Punch, we'll talk about that in a second, to go along with that to kind of counteract Pokemon that would knock you out in one hit. So hopefully you can kind of get the boost on them and go from there. So attack, speed is going to be main two things. You could put the other 4 in anything you want besides special attack. Special attack, don't worry about it at all. Most Honchkrows you'll see are primarily, at least what I've seen, are special attackers, but this one's a regular old attacker, so that might throw some people off. But I put it in HP. Stealth Rock is a big issue, so why not just increase the HP a little bit there. So that's the EV spread. Now let's get into the moves that we have, and keep in mind it has about a 75% chance or so to crit, around 70-75 is my understanding of it. If I'm wrong, correct me please, because it's kind of, I've read a lot of different sources and I'm kind of confused at the whole thing, but I think it's around a 75% chance, and in battle testing that's kind of seems to be the thing, where around every 3 to 4, every like 3 attacks out of 4 I've been getting crits on. So besides Night Slash, which always crits. So that's that. So Brave Bird is your first move here. You can see Honchkrow is both dark and flying type, so I think Brave Bird is a good move to use. It's going to hit for stab. It has a 33% recoil, which does suck, but you're hitting for a lot of damage. 120 plus stab, and then if you get that crit, just Brave Bird all the things all day. Night Slash we already talked about. It's going to be your go-to move there. And then I think the third move right here is kind of up for grabs. I think Return's a solid move, and that's what I've been using a lot, but you can go with a lot of different things. Now unfortunately Honchkrow does not have Swords Dance, because that's what I would put here. I would definitely put Swords Dance, raise the attack, but he has nothing to really raise the attack. He has Calm Mind to raise the special attack, but there's nothing to raise the actual attack of Honchkrow, which does make things not so good, but you'll still be fine. So you can go with an attack here. I think Return's a solid move. It'll hit for neutral damage on a lot of different things. You can also, what I've tried is Pursuit, just because of things are going to switch out. Another very viable option which I've tried out is Superpower, but the thing is, a lot of Honchkrows that are physical run Superpower, and they also run Moxie, so your defense will lower but your attack won't, because when you kill something, as long as you kill something, your attack will lower, but then you'll get the Moxie boost, raising it back up to where it was. We don't have Moxie anymore because we have Super Luck, So the attack is going to be lowered when you use it. So you might want to watch out for that, but it will hit for a good amount of damage. There's no stab involved, but 120 base power plus the crit if you get it is a lot of damage. So it will hit. It's also very good coverage. But what I think is probably the best thing to use, and I can't find it, is Roost. There it is, Roost, because it heals up 50%. And plus, if you switch on something that doesn't want to take any of your moves, and they have Stealth Rocks up, then you can get your health back, which is definitely very good. And because you can't really take any damage, so I think Roost is a very, very good viable option to use. So that's that. You can use a lot of different things for this move right here. I've been using Return a lot, so I think that's probably the best thing to use, especially if you have max happiness. And then the final move is also probably one of the most important ones as well, is Sucker Punch. There's going to be a lot of things that are faster than you. You have pretty good base speed. You did raise the attack, or the speed, and you made it jolly. So you are pretty fast, but there are definitely a lot of things that are scarfed and stuff that run some kind of like ice or thunder move that are going to take you out in one hit. But Sucker Punch is a very viable option here, because if you know the thing's faster than you, then 80 damage plus, if you know they're going to go for an attack, 80 damage plus stab, plus if you get that crit, is also going to be hitting for a lot of damage, and it actually hits for more than Night Slash if you do get the crit. So that's the moveset. I think it's very good. I've given it a try. I've put it on a lot of different teams. I think you need a rapid spinner for this to work. And if you also have something that resists both, like thunder, and then something that resists ice, it'll go hand in hand with one another very, very well. So that's the moveset. If you guys like the moveset, if you have any things to add, if you have anything to add about how the Super Luck and Scope Lens thing work and the percentage and all that, please let me know. I'm very interested in that. But I think it's around 75% chance or so. I've been talking a lot, so I'm gonna let all the clips roll in the little montage. Don't have too many clips, but if you guys can leave a like, that'd be fantastic. And I'll see everyone in the next moveset video. Peace.